Sitting on the top of the world, the Dean of Westminster was served high tea on the roof of the iconic Abbey as part of a new tourism campaign. With spectacular views across London, it's aimed to highlight what London has to offer tourists.
We're having high tea on the top of Westminster Abbey to celebrate the launch of Only in London, a campaign designed to showcase the city's unique attractions and hidden gems.
The position on the tops of particular buildings is aimed at showing an aerial view of the UK capital and is part of the Only in London campaign.
Only in London is about experiencing London, so whether it's taking in the breathtaking views, whether it's discovering a hidden gem or going to see one of London's free attractions, it's all about just getting out and experiencing as much of the city as possible.
The high tea event is part of Visit London's ongoing campaign to showcase the many interesting sights and places across the UK capital and the wide-ranging and unique experiences that tourists from Britain and abroad can have when they get here.
Only in London is going to be aimed at not only Brits to come and rediscover their capital, but also we'll be encouraging Europeans and North Americans to come over and really experience something different and unique in the city.
For the Dean of Westminster, the high tea campaign is perfect to show the diversity and range of iconic sights London has to offer.
To visit London is an extraordinary thing. There's such a rich diversity of life here, but as far as I'm concerned, Westminster Abbey is absolutely at the heart of what people ought to visit. Westminster Abbey, the Palace of Westminster, ceremonial London, the Mall, Buckingham Palace. Westminster Abbey has got so much to offer for people who want to come and visit. It's got the whole of English history, 3,300 people buried or memorialised here. They're all the great people of our history and our tradition. This building has been here since 1269. The one we're actually sitting on, the Henry VII Chapel, has been here since the early 16th century. And it's a stunning building, and it teaches you so much.
And by partaking in high tea, he's also showing a quintessential British activity that everyone should experience.
Tea is a very important part of our tradition. Breakfast, tea, and of course people enjoy drinking tea. This sort of high tea is probably rather less taken nowadays than perhaps it was. It's rather for the leisured classes more than for those who are working hard. But a cup of tea is very refreshing, and people ought to drink it.
He hopes the campaign will encourage tourists to come and see what London has to offer, including the Abbey.
We have about 1 million visitors a year coming to the Abbey. Sometimes in the year that's a great crowd. Other times in the year we could do with more. But I hope that people would love to visit London and to find extraordinary richness of history and tradition and diversity as well when they come here.
Only in London is aimed at both British and foreign tourists and highlights the great and unique experiences throughout the City of London. It's hoped the expected increase in tourism will generate £60 million to the UK economy.